Yo, what is up, guys? Shinobi here, back again with another video for you guys. And as you guys can see, yep, we're back at it with the tier list. We're going to be trying to figure out, or at least attempting to predict, who our final 5 characters are if they only release one character at a time. Now, there is a chance that they could just release, because we already know there's no way in hell they ain't getting in. There's a really huge chance that they could just honestly pull out a three trailers in one, with like Harbell, Stark, and Bargon, and then start adding other characters. But if they keep going the way that they are now, then we should only be getting 5 more characters from here on out, because we got the 17th, the 24th, and then after that, that's the end of February, and then it would be the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, and then after that be the 24th, which is launch day. So with that, we're going to be going ahead and trying to figure out who do we think is going to be getting in the game, and especially with some newer information that we just got from the Bleach Rebirth of Souls dev team, or just the people in charge of it. We are getting a story mode talking about when he fights White. So, considering that we're getting this, I have a really high suspicion that White's going to be in the game, especially since we saw him in the first trailer that we ever got for Bleach Rebirth of Souls, along with the fact that now we're getting this. As we already know, White is basically a copy of Ichigo. He basically is Ichigo in a sense. So he could get a moveset. And to top it all off, he has his own unique moveset. So it would even be a copy of Ichigo specifically if we were to get White in the game. Because we all know how unique he fights. And we honestly all wish, as Ichigo fans, that Ichigo would take some of the stuff that he does and actually incorporates into his own fights. He sometimes does and he sometimes doesn't. Like, the only thing we know of so far that he incorporated was he maybe spinned his blade one time to knock out the post that was holding up Rukia and Soul Society arc. And then he learned how to use the direct Getsuga Tensho that White did against him, where they're clashing blades, and then White just point blank Getsuga Tenshos him. So he learned how to do that, and he also learned how to coat his blade in the Getsuga. So there's a lot of things that I feel like he could have done more with how White fights, especially just in his false Shikai that he had, or his false Bankai, whatever you want to call it, his Quincy powers essentially. But either way, I digress. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and well, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So yeah, okay, so I think we added him already. So yeah, confirmed we just got Ikkaku, and honestly, I'm gonna be real, Ikkaku and Hisagi were 2 of the ones that I thought weren't going to make it. So I'm not going to say that I can predict every single character that's going to get in, because they keep dropping characters that come out of nowhere. Now, I was right that Noritora was going to get in. So he's already in here. Now, as characters who are definitely making it, we got to move up these 3. It's basically guaranteed at this point. It is basically guaranteed. And honestly, I'm going to move these guys down for now. And I'm going to move him up. Because they added in Ikkaku, there is a chance. If I actually, that'd be reversed. My bad. That's reversed. So these characters need to go down here. There's a chance. That's why I put him in the 99% tier, where he's going to make it in. Because Ikkaku and Yumachika, you don't see them in any part of the show without being near each other. It's just not, it's just a thing. They're just like they're like the duo, bro. The duo of knuckleheads. They're the duo of knuckleheads, man. There's no way they ain't gonna make him in, but at the same time, he does have a Bankai that was shown in a filler arc. It wasn't shown in canon though, so I don't know. Well, technically, I don't know. It depends on if you consider the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc canon or not, because they showed a piece of it with Byakuya fighting Kugo in 1,000-Year Blood Wars, so, you know, it's still up in the air on that. But there's a chance they put him in, but that's why I'm putting him in the 99% tier. White, I'm saying he's definitely making it, especially if they're showing the trailer with his stuff. Now, there is a chance that I might be wrong, and he might just be a boss enemy that we fight, which could be cool, too. But in my opinion, I think there's no reason not to throw him in, especially with how they've been promoting him. They haven't been promoting him like crazy, but the first trailer that we got, we saw him. Like, right off the rip, we saw him with his, you know, whole thing that he had at the end of the trailer. And then now we're getting this new trailer, or new story mode tomorrow, that they're going to be showcasing. So, I don't know. But other than that, Bargon, Harbell, Stark, guaranteed. There's no way they don't throw those in. In fact, I'm expecting the next couple of trailers, if they do one at a time, to be those 3. Now, there is a character on here that we don't see, who I also think is going to make it in, because we got Monster Aizen, and that would be Full-Bring Ichigo, or Mugetsu Ichigo. What am I talking about? Now, obviously, for some reason, they don't have Mugetsu Ichigo on here. I don't know why. I don't know why. But, I feel like he's got to be in the game. He's got to be in the game, just due to the fact that they have Monster Aizen in the game. He's got to be in there. Because he literally fought Ichigo. Like that's all the justification we need. Not to mention, it's literally a main plot point in the story. There's no way they don't give him a Mugetsu Ichigo as a form. Now, what they could do is put Dangai Ichigo in the game as like the base form, Dangai Ichigo, and then he transforms straight into Mugetsu. That's what I feel like they're gonna do. But as far as who I think is going to make it, these three are gonna be in, and then we're gonna definitely get White. Probably, in my opinion. I might be wrong once again. We could possibly get Yumachika. And we are definitely... There's no way they don't put Dangai Ichigo in the game. Those are the 5 I think are making it. Now, unless they do some Dragon Ball Sparking Zero stuff, now we can talk about that. If they do Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, if they do some endgame nonsense, that could change everything. That could change everything. Because then, at that point, you could probably move some characters like these 5 up into the list of definitely making it. Or these 3, my bad. Or 4, my bad. Because if they do that, then be like, oh, boom. Now we can get some of those characters. Hell, you could even throw Momo into that category if you really want to. Wonder Wise 2, you know, Rose, Ishin, because he fought Aizen. You know, for Eren Yarrow could probably make it. Lisa could probably make it. Hachi could probably make it. Shit. He could probably make it. That's if they do the Sparking Zero thing, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Just for hype reasons. That'd be crazy to do. But as of right now, this is what I think the list is going to be looking like right now. So I think White's definitely going to make it, especially with what we see here. And Yumachika could possibly make it. But these 3 definitely got to be in. There's like Haribel, Stark, Baragon. That's just a no-brainer. If they don't put them in, they're smoking something. And considering Kubo's in charge or doing the oversight on this game, there's no way he's not playing his top 3 Espada in the whole entire game. But without further ado, I want to know what you guys think. Pretty short video, but at this point, I think this is it, bro. I think that at this point, we just let it roll. We only got so many weeks left. I think we let it roll. We try and figure out who we got as our last characters that they're going to put in the game, and we'll put it from there. Now, if they do a triple trailer, we might have to make another one of these tier lists, because if they do a triple trailer with the last 3 strongest Espada, we might have to do another one of these, because we could add more characters at that point. We could add more characters right now. And right now, I think we're on character 29, so the next character we get should be character 30. So, we could potentially get 40 characters. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. I think 35 is what we're going to get, me personally. But without further ado, you guys shouldn't be signing off. Let me know your comments and thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.